This video was made possible with the help of Game Toppers. Upgrade your gaming experience with a Game Topper.
Why hello chaps and chappets. Have you ever wanted to be Mickey Mouse? Yeah, oh no, that was a bad example. I did mean like Mickey Mouse for the Sorcerer's Apprentice. But no, Harry Potter. Have you ever wanted to be Harry Potter and cast those wonderful spells with your magic wand like Kajagoogoo or Shawadi Wadi? Yes, well, you know what? In this game, Abra Kazam, you can do that. You're going to be casting spells and the other witches and wizards are going to be trying to guess what spell you've cast. And when they do, they have that spell cast upon them. So when they cast their spell, they will have a little handicap and do something a bit strange. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to set up and play Alakazam. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourself for some magic.
You'll need to remove from the box the magic wand, the small deck of cards, and the large deck of cards. In the deck of the large cards, you'll find 8 different coloured spell books. Each player chooses a colour of their choice and they put this card in front of themselves. During the game, they'll be collecting spells and placing them underneath their spell book to score at the end of the game. Continuing with the large spell deck, you'll separate the 4 different types of spells in their 4 different colours. You'll do the same with the small deck of cards, which happen to be in the same 4 colours. Players will choose 2 of these colours to be used during the game. It is recommended if you're playing your first game to use the blue and the green spell cards. But later on you can use any of the other types of spell cards. But beware, the red cards are a little bit harder than the other cards, as they have spells which have duration effects. Once you've chosen the 2 colours, you'll take those 2 piles of cards and mix them together, both for the large deck and for the small deck. The remaining cards you can place back into the box. You'll take the small deck of cards that you've shuffled and place them face down in the middle of the table. And then you'll take the deck of large cards that you've shuffled and then place them out in a 5x5 grid around the small deck. You'll need to choose a start player and they will become the first spellcaster. The spellcaster will go to one end of the table while the other wizards will go to the other end. So our spellcaster will draw the first small spell card from the middle of the table. They will look at it and then cast that spell. Waving your magic wand, you must mime out the movement of the spell as drawn on the card, shouting out the magic word, Abra Kazam. The other players have to guess as quick as they can which of the spells you are casting. Each wizard may make one guess. They do this by pointing at the spell and shouting out the name of the spell. If they are correct, the spellcaster will keep their spell card by placing it into their spell book and also allow the wizard that guessed the spell to keep that spell card. They will then read the spell that is marked on the back of the big spell card and they become the spellcaster for the next round. But obviously they're going to have to cast the spell as marked on the card. This is a penalty that they will have to fulfill. Now if a spellcaster is casting a spell and a wizard guesses incorrectly a spell, they are removed from the round. They take no further part. If many players are not taking part and there is one wizard left, our spellcaster cannot cast the spell anymore. And instead, this last player has one last chance to guess which spell has been cast. If nobody can guess the spellcaster's spell, they place this spell back underneath the deck and they give the wand to another player who will then continue to play. You will continue to play the game until there are 10 spell cards remaining on the table. When you arrive at this point, all players will look under their spell books and see how many spell cards they have, big or small. They will gain 1 point for each, and the player with the most is the winner. And in case of a draw, it's the player with the most large cards which wins the game. As you can see, there are a lot of different spells, which will have you casting spells from underneath your chin or maybe in slow motion. And as I said, those red cards will be a little bit more tricky. They may have you scratching and itching yourself throughout the game until you guess a correct answer. And that is Abra Kazam from Buzzy Games. If this game interests you, look out for it in a store near you. If you've liked this video, please give it a like. If you know someone that might appreciate this game, share this video with them. And if you want to check out everything that I've been up to in the board game world, you can go to boardgameseverybodyshould.com. Magic. I don't know if I'll be able to do that in the after edit, but hey ho! So, thanks very much for watching. I'll say ciao for now, and remember to please, please, please play nice with each other and don't turn anyone into a toad or a dragon. Yeah, they were the worst.
Just sitting at the table next to